Session 5 for me was very helpful because it was very relevant to me and us as a couple. We come from totally different family background. I come from a large family, David from a single child family.
Joy comes from Sri Lanka. I was born in India and I grew up in India. Completely different lifestyles.
I've got 4 brothers and 1 sister. We grew up doing things together as a family.
Being a single child, you learn to play on your own, you learn to make decisions on your own.
So we were a very close-knit family.
You really don't have anybody else to worry about. And also, you do not have anybody else to play with. You do not have that companionship.
The issue came up about 2 weeks before we were supposed to get married. We both of us were kind of under stress of preparing for the wedding. I was asking advice from my sister. I think David was finding it too much that my family was involved in the preparation. That made me a bit upset.
We said things we
shouldn't have said. I broke down crying over the phone and my sister was right there next to me and she said, "Are you sure you want to go ahead with the wedding?" So she thought she should step in and talk to David.
The issues that came up caused a bit of doubt in my mind.
My sister brought up the issue of me not eating when my mum died. I told this to David before when we were dating, but he didn't realize it was to the extent that I stopped eating for almost a year.
I thought I knew everything about this person that I'm going to marry, and I find out that I didn't. And I decided, well, it might be best to postpone the wedding and then come back and see, is this the right thing to do, or do we go our separate ways?
It took us a while to build up the trust between ourselves again because I felt let down quite badly. We had to really take time out and see whether this was the right thing to still go ahead and get married. They had doubts and they said, "Are you sure you want to get married to this person?" I was really finding it hard to let go of the closeness. I really had to make a decision to now start talking about how I felt and everything to David rather than to my family.
So it's been a process to move from depending on my mum for things and learning to depend on Joy for emotional support.
We stood up to our family and we said, this is the right thing. They stood back because they didn't want to interfere this time. Both families were present at our wedding. The day was very good.
Yeah, the day was very good. The process still continued even after we got married because there was a lot of healing that had to take place. At the beginning it was hard to rebuild. You have a lot of hurt feelings. They didn't want to talk to me. I mean, I started just silly little emails, you know, jokes, and open up a way to communicate. Later on that year, Ruth, our daughter, was born.
I think it was a reason for everyone to get together because both sides were excited. They came straight away the day when we arrived back from the hospital, and then David's mum also came on the same day, so they had to meet together and they spoke, and I think it was a process of beginning to heal.
Yeah, they were like, well, more interested in Ruth than they were in us. Yeah, I think, okay, this is good. Yeah, this is what our family is all about. And now we can just talk about basically anything. And last year we went to cricket matches with them and going on holiday together.
We had a Christmas celebrations here. It was the first Christmas both families were together and it was great fun. And David's mum was relaxed and she just was laughing at all my brother's jokes. You could see the families healing over the years.
Going from the time when we got married, when Joy's family wouldn't want to talk to me at all, you know, to now we're hanging out together, I think has been a big improvement.
It was a real reassurance that things will work out at the end.